you want to grab that Bella horse, she's down that way somewhere. Name should be on the stall. Boy. You have that. So it's this here is, so here's his, what's called the stratum medium, which is the denser, thicker part of the hoof wall. And in between here is kind of the unpigmented part, transitioning into the white line. Again, I don't think he's been here long enough for the environment to really play that big of a role. But this is minor. We just don't want it to kind of continue. So you can see kind of a smooth transition to the hoof wall here. And here it's missing, you know, we'll look at that one, it's kind of the same. So if this continues to go proximally up and around the foot, they can get really, really sore just because they're weight bearing more on the sole and more on the white line versus the hoof wall. So not terribly concerned because it's a small area and it's a pretty common area, but just something to keep in mind. Huh. Could be. On either side? Huh?
There's an Ella.
Or Ella, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. I don't know why I said Ella. You said he's been here about a month?
About a week.
Oh, a week. You've been here a month. Yeah, I just make that part up. It looks like something. He's got a pretty significant angle change right here. So something maybe easy 3-4 months ago, maybe something happened. You can see a distinct line right there. see, I mean, there's a little bit of, so he was a little high on the inside here. It's pretty common to have it diagonal like that, and then it puts more pressure on this lateral side, but the back feet look really good. What happens, and it's pretty common here, is what's happening right here, obviously right there, but this is a good illustration. So what happens, so you have, like I said, the stratum medium, which is the thicker part, and then you get into the unpigmented part here and the white line there. But what ends up happening is, just because they're heavy and, you know, the ground sucks out here, is it'll start to, a little fissure for whatever reason, come on, will happen. Mud and stuff will pack in there, and as they stand on it, it starts to wedge itself, just continue to wedge as more and more material packs in there, and eventually it breaks out. And that process can continue to where it becomes a detriment. Good boy. Work bring you out here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. A little bit of thrush in the back feet, but not bad.
You want that cradle or
No. It might not hurt too, just we're not really sure how he's gonna. He just hasn't been here long enough to see how he's gonna react to the desert. There's a product called white lightning gel.
Wonderful.
Good boy. You never know. I mean, most farriers do things, hey, somewhat the same, but I'm sure I'm slightly different than what he's used to. So. So it's likely too, in these areas that I kind of debrided, that